How's it going, everyone? Data here, and welcome back to the next installment in the Can a Team of 2022 blank trophy nominees win the Stanley Cup? Today covering the Calder Memorial Trophy given to the best rookie in the NHL. This past season won by Moritz Seider of the Detroit Red Wings, a very well-deserved Calder Trophy. As you can see in the voting right here, he had 170 first place votes. Not a runaway in the points, but a huge runaway in the first place votes, absolutely. Trevor Zegras with 1,191 points had 100 second place votes, 15 first place votes as well. Michael Bunting of the Maple Leafs with 7 first place votes, bit surprising honestly, finishing as second runner up. Lucas Raymond 4th, Jeremy Swayman, goaltender of the Bruins 5th, and down the list we go here. I know some of you would like to listen and not always watch, so just going through the other nominees who received votes. Anton Lundell, Tanner Jeannot, Matt Boldy, Cole Caulfield, Alex Carrier, Timothy Liljegren, Dawson Mercer, Seth Jarvis, Martin Verheuvary, and Alex Nedeljkovic with 1 fifth place vote. So on this team, we don't quite have enough to make an entire roster, and the team itself is the lowest rated of all the nominee teams at an 84 overall, but there are still some good overalls on the team itself. Moritz Seider as an 86 overall. It's quite surprising to see a rookie rated so highly, despite him deserving it. It's just surprising to see, as it's not very common in EA updates. So Moritz Seider, an 86 overall, is huge. Trevor Zegras at an 85 is very good. Raymond at an 84. A few good 80 overalls on this team. So, and Jeremy Swayman, of course, an 84 overall starting goaltender. You will notice that there are some players on this team like James Neal, Zach Senyshyn, Madison Bowie. These are not Calder nominees. As we've been doing with the other nominee teams, whenever there is a hole to be filled, we are filling it with replacement level players. 13th forwards, 7th D-men, and 3rd goalies. So we will have those replacement level players fill in for the spots in the lineup that are empty, but the lineup itself will go according to the Calder voting. Filling in for the Detroit Red Wings in the Eastern Conference, the lowest rated team in the East will be the New York New Kids, the Calder nominees. I usually name the team according to the award, but New Kids was something that was in the EA system, so I thought that would be fun. Settings will be done, injuries turned off, and let's check out this lineup. So here is the lineup according to the votes that we're having back on the screen right here. The forwards go Zegras, Bunting, Raymond on the first line, the top 3 forwards, including the first and second runner-up, Bunting and Zegras. Second line, Jeannot, Lundell, and Boldy. Third line, Caulfield, Jarvis, and Mercer. The entire fourth line is just made up of replacement players, but I went through the entire lineup, and these replacement players are exclusively only playing on the fourth line and the third pair D, nowhere else for the special teams. Defense, Alex Carrier and Moritz Seider on the first pair, with Verheuvary and Liljegren on the second. Carrier, or actually how I prefer to pronounce it, Carrier, was a big surprise, I have to say, this season. He had 2 third-place votes and then a 4th-place vote and a 5th-place vote. Really flew under the radar as a 4th-round pick from 2015. A solid season with the Predators to get those votes, and he'll play first pair with Moritz Seider, Ouellet, and Bowie on the third. Goaltending, it is Jeremy Swayman starting, backed up by Alex Nedeljkovic. So it's a solid team. We didn't get to do a Calder simulation last year, but the bar is still high from the nomination teams of this year. So far, every team has at least made the playoffs. So the scoring power is here. The overalls, not so much. We'll see if this team of youngsters can come together and do something special. So unfortunately, not a huge surprise, as the New York New Kids, the 2022 Calder Trophy nominees, finished 25th in the NHL and missed the playoffs. A record of 37, 38, and 7, just 0.6% away from breaking 500. Goal scoring was okay at 2.77 goals for per game, but goals against at 3.15 were tough to kind of reconcile. Power play of 15.7% was closer to the bottom than the top, and penalty kill of 82.7. Also not bad, but more middle of the pack there in that regard. Scoring, Trevor Zegras was solid. He had 61 points this season in the real world, so solid to see that. A little bit of an improvement as well. I think he even missed a few games, so full 82-game season, give him 68 points, pretty realistic. Lucas Raymond, solid year, 61 points from him as well, 20 years of age. Michael Bunting, 59 points. I believe he had 63 in the real world, so proving that it's not just because of Austin Matthews. Give him Zegras and Raymond, he could still get a solid season. Cole Caulfield, he had a 43-point season in the real world, I believe, so 55 points in 82 games. teams, playing third-line minutes as well. I will take that. Seth Jarvis, 54 points from him. Very, very nice. Lundell and Mercer both scoring 50. Boldy, 46. Moritz Seider, 32. In the real world, he scored 50 points with the Red Wings. So 32, not as offensively minded, I suppose, in EA land. Up to an 87 overall. 90 offensive awareness, only 3.5-star shooting. I guess the puck skills are a little low, but 32 instead of 50 from him. Jeannot, 28. Alexandre Carrier with 22. I believe he scored 30 on the season with Nashville, so not too far off there. He grew to an 81, high offensive awareness. Good stuff. And then the other replacement players, Liljegren, 19 points and -21. And for Hervey, 7 points, -16. Goaltenders here, Jeremy Swayman. Let's see how he did. 26, 27, and 5. 4 shutouts, a 900 save percentage, and 3.08 goals against average. The team in front of him probably didn't help too much, but yeah, tough numbers. Nedeljkovic, 11, 11, and 2 with 1 shutout, 911 save percentage, and 2.91 goals against average. What's interesting that we can do here is also check out rookie scoring the entire league. Since our team is made up entirely of rookies, we can compare them to their counterparts here. So both Zegras, our Zegras outscored the other Zegras by 3 points. Our Raymond outscored the other Raymond by quite a bit, it looks like. The real Caulfield outscored our Caulfield. Our Bunting outscored the other Bunting. The other Mercer outscored our Mercer. Our Jarvis outscored the other Jarvis. Let's see, our Lundell outscored the other Lundell. The real Boldy outscored our Boldy outscored the real Boldy. There we go, 46-43. There's the other Jarvis. The real Jeannot outscored our Jeannot. And looking at rookie goalies by wins here, our Swayman outperformed the other Swayman in wins and in numbers, so that's nice. And Nedeljkovic, I don't know, maybe he's not considered a rookie anymore, I think, in this newest update, I suppose. But when the season began, he had not yet played a season of 25 games or more, so that's why he was considered a rookie. And then in the awards here, we'll see that the Avalanche won the Stanley Cup. That's cool. No other team awards. Individual awards, did we win the Calder? The other Zegras wins the Calder. That's a scam, as they give it to the wrong Zegras. I don't know why. That's a scam right there. Other awards. Hey, look, Carrier wins the Bill Masterton. Look at that. So at least we won. That's our first award we've ever won in any of these 2022 nominee teams. So that for individual awards. So at least there's something that we can come away from all of this with. So unfortunately, no playoff for the Calder nominees, but solid performances nonetheless. Zegras and Raymond and Bunting, especially that first line, did very well. There are the Calder nominees. We only have one nominee team left, the Lady Bing nominees. That'll be coming out tomorrow from when this upload goes up. And then coming soon, we'll have the live stream tournament of all these nominee teams against each other. So be sure that you are subscribed so that you don't miss out on any of that, as well as our NHL 22 franchise mode series with the Philadelphia Flyers, upcoming MLB The Show 22 franchise mode, Yuri Slavkovsky career simulation coming soon, and much, much more planned here for the summer, so you don't want to miss any of that. Be sure to leave a like on this one if you enjoyed seeing the rookies perform very well, even though Zegras got snubbed from the Calder. Leave your thoughts on this one down in the comments here on YouTube or over on the Discord server, link in the description. Thank you so very much for taking the time to watch, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again in the next one.